What is up, everyone? Hello, hello. Good night. Happy Thursday to you, beautiful people. Show some love down in the comment section. We got a special training tonight. We're going to be breaking down how to book consistent calls on your calendar as an existing copywriter utilizing Facebook groups. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you step by step the foundations of building out a Facebook group as an existing copywriter. So if you're a copywriter who's already worked with paying clients, I'm going to show you how to utilize your own personal Facebook group as a way to book calls on your calendar. So if you're excited about this, what I want you to do is put hashtag excited down in the comment section. I got a ton of gold, a ton of value, and a ton of resources and tips that I think will be really helpful and useful for each and every single one of you tonight. So if you're excited about this, put hashtag excited down in the comment section. If you're watching this on the live, put hashtag live down in the comment section. Now, for those of you that are new to this community, those of you that are new to the Mastering Copywriting Facebook group, first of all, welcome to the family. I'm super blessed, super excited to have you inside this community. And a little backstory and exactly who I am. So my name is Nicholas Thorpe. I started my copywriting journey back in January 2021. Okay, so a few years ago, if I were to reflect back, before I started my copywriting journey in January 2021, I was arrested for grand larceny, and I was also going to school at the time for criminal justice in Utica University. All right, so if you're not familiar with Utica University, it's in New York State, right, a few hours away from Syracuse. I was going to school for criminal justice, and I had no passion and no desire for actually pursuing this. But I kind of just chose it because I didn't know really what I wanted to do in my life. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, do criminal justice. And when this happened, when I got arrested for grand larceny, and on top of this, while I was going to school for criminal justice, knowing that I did not want to pursue this, I knew that I needed to make a change in my life. So this is when I then realized and actually discovered copywriting at the time. So I realized that, I don't really have a passion for being in the system, working for a boss. And I've always had a passion for, being my own boss, working my own hours, and, ultimately having control on my own income. So this then made me realize that I needed to find a skill set to help me do that. And that's when I discovered copywriting. So this is when I discovered copywriting January 2021. And for the first 4 months of me doing copywriting, I was going full time into this. So this was the only job that I was doing. Right. I was actually doing DoorDash at the time. And I stopped doing DoorDash to go full time into copywriting because I was like, this is what I need to do. All right. So I went full time into copywriting. And for the first 4 months of taking courses, trying to figure this thing out on my own, going on Upwork, going on Instagram, going on LinkedIn, I made a total of $6 in my first 4 months as a full-time copywriter, which is crazy, right? For a lot of people, people like, oh, I tell the story all the time. People like, Nick, why the hell didn't you give up? Right? Like for a lot of people, right? You would assume, it may total $6 your first 4 months as a full-time copywriter. For a lot of people like, man, I'm gonna throw in the towel. This thing isn't for me. But I knew at the time that I wanted it really bad. Like, let's just say I'm gonna keep it simple. I wanted this bad enough. I think for a lot of people don't want something bad enough and they just throw in the towel. They're like, yeah, this thing isn't work for me. I'm just gonna give up and throw this thing away. And I know for me, I wanted it bad enough, even though I wasn't making the money that I was making $6 my first 4 months as a copywriter, even though I wasn't making really anything, barely anything to live, right? I still wanted it bad enough. But I had to realize at the time that something needed to change, right? Because for the first 4 months, I've been trying to do Upwork. I've been trying to go on Instagram. I've been trying to do LinkedIn, right? And nothing was working for me. And then that's when I realized that I needed to find somebody who has the results that I want, has been in my shoes before. Because if I thought about it, I was like, man, I've been trying to figure this thing out for the past 4 months and got literally zero results, basically. Right. And I'm hearing all these gurus and on YouTube, on the courses, I'm reading all these books, but I'm not getting any results. So that's when I then realized again that I need to find somebody who's been in my shoes and has the results that I want. And that's when I found somebody who was making about 10 to 15, I think he was making 15 to 20K a month as a copywriter. And I connected with him. Right, him and I are jumping on a call. He then tells me his coaching services because I wanted to work with him as a coach. He goes, my services are 5,000 USD for a one-time payment. And I had $5,500 in my bank account that I've been saving up through DoorDash, right? And I was like, man, that is a lot of money that I do not have. Even though I had $5,500, like, man, that is a lot of money that I do not have. He goes, Nick, I totally understand that, but you can either continue trying to figure this thing out and potentially take, waste weeks, months, if not years that you will never get back, or understand that although this is an expensive investment, you will always make your money back. And when he told me this, a light bulb clicked, and I was like, "Holy crap, he's right!" Right? Like I could continue trying to figure this thing out on my own, and that's perfectly fine. But I don't even know if I'm even doing the right thing, and this may take years, and I'll never get that time back. And I don't know about you guys, but I value time more than I value money, and I respect my time a lot more rather than a piece of paper. So when he told me this, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna invest the $5,000. I invested the $5,000. My bank account goes down to $500. So I have $500 in my bank account. It's scary. I literally have my back against the wall because I'm like, this is the only thing that I have to make work. And for the first 30 days of us working together, he gave me the right support. He was critiquing my copy. He was giving me different ways that I'd be able to communicate with the clients, telling me exactly how to price myself. And all the questions that I needed to get clarity on, he was answering. And then for the first 30 days of us working together, I landed 3 paying clients in 20 days. After that, maybe which at $150, so I made a total of $450 working with him my first 30 days. After that, next month, he then told me to increase my rates to then $600. Then a client at $600. Then he told me to increase at $1,000. A couple months later, increased to $1,000. Got more testimonials. Clients were still paying me $1,000. And fast forward a couple months later, then able to increase my rates up to $2,500 for a 3-month retainer, which helped me then to scale to 5K per month in my first full year as a full-time copywriter. And then after a lot of people kept asking me, they're like, Nick, what's your strategies for getting clients? How exactly are you getting clients? Right? I then utilized this as I then viewed that as a sign for me to now transition into coaching. And after being in the coaching industry since roughly January 2023. So last year, right? Really being in the coaching industry since last year, I built my own personal Facebook to grow my business. And I realized that the same exact concept of me building my business, my coaching business through my Facebook group, right? I didn't go through Instagram to build my business. Built it through a Facebook group. I realized that the same exact foundation can be implemented to grow a copywriting business as well. And that's exactly what I teach now. All right. So if this was inspiring for you, what I want you to do is put hashtag inspiring down the comment section, and let's get ready to go through the presentation. Okay. So let's get right into it, folks. So I'm seeing the love, I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing people jumping on. That's what I like to see. All right. So take down your notes and let's get things rocking and rolling. All right. Awesome. So the Facebook group method, the step-by-step process to booking consistent calls on your calendar as an existing copywriter by Nicholas Stork. Okay, so first things first, what you need to get clear on first is number one, your marketing message and your niche partially. Okay, I'm going to say this partially. Okay, so what a marketing message is this. So this is the framework of what a marketing message goes. I help ideal clients achieve results through copywriting. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. The objective of a marketing message is to show people in the market the result that you provide. Because everybody in the industry can say, oh, I'm a copywriter, or oh, I do this, or oh, yeah, I'm just a regular copywriter. And that's not what the market really cares about. What does the market care about? A result that you can provide for them. So this is why it's so important for us to get clear on your marketing message. What exactly, who do you help? What exactly is the result that you provide for them? This way, the market understands that and they know that, and it helps you to differentiate yourself and stand out compared to every other copywriter in the industry. So, number one thing we need to get clear on is your marketing message and your niche. Now, niche can be tricky. Okay, I actually just had a coaching call with all my clients just now. I was talking to my client Jill and Ethan and Rob and Jamal and Josh as well about this. Your niche, again, your niche can be very tricky. And my philosophy is that, I know you probably hear like all these gurus on YouTube or in the online space saying like, hey, you got to pick your niche or you have to be dialed in with this one niche as a copywriter. To me, if you have a niche, love that. 100% stick to that niche. If you know exactly the type of niche that you want to work in, stick to that niche. But if you aren't clear on exactly who you want to work with, just land any opportunity with any kind of business owner and then niche down as you go. So for example, for me, when I was a copywriter, I worked with online coaches, but I sub niche to different coaches in the online space, right? Because when I first started as a copywriter, I was like, I have no idea who the hell I want to work with. So my coach was like, just talk to a bunch of online coaches. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just connect with a bunch of online coaches. I connected with the online coaches. I was working with mindset coaches, public speaking coaches, business coaches, financial coaches, and day trading coaches. And after going through all those niches, I realized that I didn't want to work in the mindset niche, and I didn't want to work in the public speaking niche for a long time. I really wanted to work more in the financial, day trading, and business coaching niche as a copywriter, right? And this then led me to then working inside those niches, right? But here's the thing though, I had to work with a ton of business owners for me to niche down. So for you right now, if you're at a stage where you're like, I have no idea who I want to work with a bunch of people, work with a bunch of business owners, get some opportunities to the door. And then if you want to niche down, you definitely can. Okay, so number one, we want to get clear on your marketing message. Okay, so your marketing message goes like this. Okay, so for me, it was I help online coaches acquire more high ticket clients through copywriting. Okay, so again, I don't want you to overthink this. Don't overcomplicate it. If you don't have a niche, class/client, just put business owners/ entrepreneurs. It clear over time. Okay, just like for my example, for me, for example, I did not know who my niche was, but as I started working with more business owners, I got clear with time. Okay, things get naturally like the thing about a business, everyone, is when you're first putting things in the marketplace, you're kind of just like putting it up in the air. You're just putting things up in the air. Right. I think the thing that holds people back is like when we're like, oh my gosh, like I got to make this thing perfect. I have the perfect niche. I got to do this perfect thing and all of these things as well. Right. Business is not perfect, guys. It's not. It's not. Right. But I think the concept though was understanding that you just got to put things out there. Work with a bunch of business owners, work with a bunch of entrepreneurs, and then with time, you can niche down. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to put your like I'm gonna be personally coaching you one-on-one here. Okay, so what I want everybody to do that is watching this right now, put your marketing message down in the comment section. I'm gonna give you personal one-on-one feedback. I'm giving you guys free coaching here. I'm giving you guys free coaching here. Okay, free one-on-one support that I'm gonna be giving to you. So put your marketing message down in the comment section so I can personally give you feedback on it, right? And tell you what things you could do to improve if there's improvement that's required. Okay, so number one, we want to make sure we have a marketing message. Second thing is you want to make sure we have a sales offer magnet. Okay, so let's keep it simple, right? I recommend a package offer to show your clients the solution of what they'll get when they invest into your services. Okay, so for a lot of people, try to do like one-off projects and they try to, sell their service. Yeah, try to sell their services more in one-offs. And ultimately the client tells them exactly the type of copy that they want. The copywriter is like getting so overwhelmed. They're like, oh my gosh, what should I do? To me, I think when you have a packaged offer, and it shows the client the results that you provide, that's the most efficient way that you can go about it. All right, so for example, for me, if I show you guys my packaged offer, like I'm very big on packages because ultimately people are not paying for you on how skillful you are as a copywriter. People are not paying for, how great of a copywriter your skill set is. Like people are paying you for results. People are paying you for a result. And what a package does, It shows people what they're the deliverables. It shows people the structure, and it shows people the outcome of what's going to happen once they see it. Because we're ultimately trying to paint the picture, like with your offer, the goal of the offer is to paint the picture for what the prospect will get once they invest into the services. So once they see the deliverables, the objective is to paint the picture of the outcome that's going to happen. So for me, for example, when I was selling my offer, I would be like, "Hey, XYZ, you're gonna get 5 done-for-you weekly emails, or that includes automations, promotions, email content. I'm going to write your ads. I'm gonna do done-for-you landing pages. So DFY means done for you. I'm gonna do 5 done-for-you weekly Facebook content inside the Facebook group. I'm gonna do weekly one-on-one calls with you, 24/7 to access for personal support, and I'm also going to write the copy and send it to your email list and to your Facebook account as well. All right. Then I also had a structure. I was like, we're going to do an onboarding call and a kickoff call. Right. And the kickoff call, and if you guys aren't doing kickoff calls with your clients or even weekly one on one calls, I'm telling you, you're missing out on a ton of opportunities. Right. And the reason why I say that is because the reason why I was able to sell this offer to $2,500 on a 3-month retainer is because of the value that was inside the offer. And to me, the most valuable piece inside this offer was my weekly one-on-ones and honestly the kickoff call. All right. Now, what a kickoff call is, I'll talk about what a weekly one-on-one is. A kickoff call is essentially where it's a 90-minute call that you have with the business owner, where you just get a clear scope of everything about the business, from their marketing strategy to their actual business to their story to their target audience and all these elements to make sure you write efficient copy for the business. Like to me, having a kickoff call is so mandatory in an offer. And if you don't have it, you're missing out on opportunities to provide more value to your clients. Okay. Because I'm telling you, the kickoff call, like my clients at the time would literally just starstruck. They'd be like, oh my gosh, this was a ton of value that I got from this kickoff call. And what did that do? That led me and the client to even build a better relationship so they can even give me more referrals in the future. All right. So have these kickoff calls. Another one as well, the weekly one-on-one calls too. Right. Weekly one-on-one calls. So what these weekly one-on-one calls that I was doing with these clients, I would jump on a call with them every single Friday, each and every single one of my clients, and I would discuss new copy angles, so new content ideas. And I'll talk about clients' wins as well from the client to get some more testimonials for me to write some more case study copy for them and other elements as well. So what these weekly one-on-one calls were rather than me as the copywriter constantly coming up with new copy angles and all these things as well, what did I do? I would jump you on these one-on-one calls with them, and them and I were brainstorming different ideas together, making things so much more efficient for my time and for their time. And them and I were just, again, building a relationship and connecting with one another. So definitely want to have these weekly one-on-one calls. And again, I would also give them access for personal support. And here would be the outcome, right? I'll help them to scale their business. I'll write their copy for them, right? I would help them to attract and acquire more high-tier clients and take over the copywriting department for them so they can build their dream business, achieve more freedom. And after that, I would be like, hey, my services are $2,500 for a 3-month retainer. And I had clients paying me that. Why? Because I showed them the deliverables, what they were getting. I showed them the structure. They saw the value, and I showed them the results at the end of it. Okay. So this is the things that you want to focus on when you're creating your offer. Okay. And lastly, here's the thing that you want to get clear on as well. You want to build a high ticket copywriting business. So that's essentially $1,000 plus. And I recommend doing on a retainer base. Don't sell your projects or your business hourly or per project, in my personal opinion. Right. I think, and just based on just talking to a ton of copywriters, to me, by selling your services at high tickets, you're able to make more money without working with a ton of clients. Rather than working hourly, where you're constantly just working by the hour and you have to work like 10, 15 hours to make a certain income. Like to me, I like to keep things simple. Why not just build up my credibility so I'm able to sell my services at high ticket, right? Like if you don't have any credibility right now, you need to start building up your credibility, get some testimonials, and then start selling at high ticket. But once you now are at a stage where you have enough credibility, you have enough testimonials, start selling that baby at high ticket. This way, you can make more money without working with a ton of clients. Because I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, writing copy for 10, 15, 30, 40, a million clients is it's going to blow my mind. It is going to blow my mind, right? So I'd rather make more money I'd rather work with 3 clients, selling it at $1,000, right? And make $3,000 per month rather than working hourly, working with, 6, 7, 8 clients trying to make a specific income goal, working 10 plus hours at $30 an hour, trying to make a certain income goal. This is why it's so important to sell your services at a high ticket so you can ultimately make more without working with a ton of people. All right. Now let's get things rocking and rolling. You guys are probably like, Nick, enough of this talking business. Let's talk about the Facebook group. All right. All righty. So, number one, elements of structuring your Facebook group. Okay. So, here's exactly what we need. Okay. So, number one, we need the name of the group. Okay. So, the name of the group is ultimately the end result for the Facebook group. Okay. So, here's an example. I'm going to show you guys other clients of mine as well. All right. So, profitable copywriting for business owners. So, this is my client, Rob. This is his Facebook group. So, the name of it is Profitable Copywriting for Business Owner. So, the end result that he's providing is that he provides profitable copywriting for business owners. It's the end result. All right. Let's go to my client. Let's go to Jill. All right. So, Jill, recently, we just had our kickoff call yesterday. We had a follow-up kickoff call today. So, structuring her group. So, she just created this group. If you guys know Jill, Jill is amazing. Jill is amazing, amazing, amazing. And Jill's name of the Facebook group is Revenue Driven Copywriting for Business Owners. All right. So, again, what is the end result for Jill's Facebook group? Jill, at the end of the result is she creates revenue-driven copywriting for business owners. Okay. Let's go to my client. Let's go to Josh. Right. Josh created his Facebook group, I believe, last week. Yeah, last week he created it, right? He's already at 24 freaking members. Insane. All right. So this is Josh's name of the group, Lucrative Copywriting for Holistic Business Owner. So to keep it simple, his niche is holistic business owners. All right. And the people that are joining this community are holistic leaders, holistic business owners that will ultimately need help with their copy. All right. And the name of the group, again, end results, lucrative copywriting. Copywriting is going to generate revenue. Copywriting is going to make money for his niche, holistic business owners. All right. Let's go to Carrie. All right. Let's go. I think Carrie's name is Ecom. Yeah. E-commerce marketers. All right. So this is my client, Carrie. Carrie has 61 members. Insane. All right. So e-commerce marketers, 4x your sales with strategic copywriting. So the end results, right? 4x your sales with strategic copywriting, and her niche, e-commerce marketers, right? People in the e-com space. All right. Let's go to my client, Jamal, right? So I think Jamal, persuasive. Yeah. Copywriting. Copywriting, persuasive. Yeah. Copywriting, persuasion mastery for business owners. What exactly is the end result? Copywriting that's persuasive, and it's for who? Business owners, his niche. Okay. So number one, we want a name of the group, the end result of the group. Second thing that we want is we want a cover photo. Okay. So that's either a pic of yourself and your marketing message. Okay. So for Rob here, helping business owners increase their sales through copywriting. Join the free group. All right. So just like how we kind of broke down the marketing message before, right? Right here, you want to put your marketing message as well right here. All right. Next is you want to have a description of the group. Okay, so just model our template, guys. I'm giving you guys paid information. This is paid stuff I'm giving you guys. All right, guys. My biggest thing is I want to give so much value to you guys to help each and every single one of you. All right, but we want to make sure we have a description here. Okay, so here's essentially the description. This is inside our Mastering Copywriter mentorship program. Okay, so guys, take note of this because this right here is all paid information that I'm giving you. Okay, so Here's essentially how it goes, right? So it goes, welcome to the name of the group where you'll learn how to get more high-tech clients, traffic, and brand awareness for your business from your, your offer, what you're going to be offering, whether that's email, social media content, and ads. In this group, you will learn from the person's name who has insert credible information, right? This group is for you. After that, we're qualifying the individual. Then after that, we're disqualifying the individual, right? And putting all the information here. All right. So again, like even if I were to go to Jamal here, right? The about piece. Welcome to the Copywriting Persuasion Mastery for Business Owners. We'll learn how to get more high-tech client traffic and brand awareness for your business from your emails, ads, and sales pages, because this is what Jamal offers. In this group, you'll learn from Jamal Griffith, who has generated $75,000 in sales for a six-figure business from one VSL script, and has worked with a variety of business owners in different niches. Right? This group is for you if you are a business owner who wants to generate more high-tech sales calls and nurture leads using highly effective copy. You're looking to level up your business, get more visibility, right? And find this for you, right? And all the other elements as well. All right. If I even go to, let's go to Jill. So revenue driven, Miss Jill, right? Right here. Welcome to the revenue copywriting, right? Boom, boom, boom. Same thing, right? Yep. This is for you if you want to. Yep, exactly. This group is not for you if you aren't an established business owner, and all the other elements as well. All right, guys, model what is working. Okay, don't overcomplicate it. Model it. Okay. Next thing that we want to have is we want to have a welcome video. Okay, so you want to have what's the intention of the group, the story, the goal of the group. All right. So I know Jill's in the process of creating her welcome video. But let's go to Josh here. All right. So I'll go to Josh. All right. So right here.
My name is Josh Strayed, and I want to be the first to welcome you to the lucrative copywriting community.
Right. So he has a welcome video right here. Right. And again, what is he doing? He's breaking down the intentions of the group. Okay. Let's go to Rob. Let's go to profitable copywriting. I know Rob has a let's see. Yep, this is Rob's right here.
Hey there, everyone. My name is Robert Russo, for those of you who don't know who I am, and welcome to the Profitable Copywriting for Business Owners Facebook group. Gigs for clients on that platform itself. And then more recently, I did branch off to start my own business. And here I am now, willing to give back to other business owners and help them with their content creation.
Again, welcome video. You want to have some form of welcome video, because what the welcome video does, everyone, it allows people to build an instant relationship with you once you join your community. Because here's the thing, guys, what we're doing right now, like the Facebook group that you're building, it's like your own mini party that you're building. It's like you're building out a party, right? And they need to know the host of the party, and how they know the host is through that welcome video. When somebody, for example, let's say if you ever hosted a party, what do you have to do whenever you host a party? You have to greet the other people that join the party. Hey, what's going on? How's everything? Same thing when somebody joins your Facebook group. When people join your group, people need to know the host of the party. Who's the host of the party? Who's the figure of authority inside the group? The person on that welcome video, the person who created the group. This is why the welcome video is so important. This way, when people join the group, they now know who you are. They're like, this is the figure of authority. This is the host of the community. All right. Next thing that we want to have is membership questions. Okay. So that requires their email, their current situation, their biggest challenges. And next thing that we want to have is we want to have a script for inviting people to the group for free. Okay. So just model our template right here. Okay. Guys, I'm giving you guys all the secrets. Again, I'm giving you all the secrets here. Okay. So here's essentially how the invite goes. Okay. So it goes, for example, what you do is you join the Facebook groups that have the niche. So you would join niche-based Facebook group, your niches Facebook group, right? So for example, if you want to work with holistic business owners, you would join holistic business owner Facebook groups and send them this invite to invite them inside your community. If you work with regular business owners, join entrepreneurial Facebook groups, invite them to join your community. All right. So it goes, hey, Kyle, I've recently created a Facebook group for copywriting. I share content on nurturing leads, getting high ticket sales, and everything needed to convert more paying clients through copy. Would you be able to join the group? Person said yes. What did Rob do? Rob then sent the link to join his group, and boom, he got the individual. All right. Guys, here's the exact script that we use. Hey, name, I've recently created a Facebook group for business owners on copywriting. I share content on nurturing leads, getting high ticket sales, and everything you need to convert more paying clients to copy. Would you be able to join the group? Okay. So that is essentially what it's all about. Okay, like guys, if I even think about my own personal Facebook group, maybe you guys got an invite for me to join a group. Majority of you probably have, right? If you came from an ad, but for those of you that came from a message, guys, if I think about me growing my group, I probably sent, if not tens of thousands of messages in my second year now of building my own personal Facebook group. Now we're at almost 20, 2,100 people, or 2,000 people, right? I sent about over 10,000 messages to grow this group before I started running ads. Guys, it works. Just focus on the foundations and just continue just growing the group. Just grow the group, just grow the group, just grow the group, just grow the group, and grow the group. Again, if you don't have any money to spend on ads, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. If that means you have to be creative, right? And put your Facebook group on your profile. That's what you got to do. But the focus, though, everyone, the focus is you want to constantly just keep driving traffic, keep growing the group. All right. Is this making sense, everyone? Put hashtag making sense down in the comment section if this is making sense. All right. I know I'm giving so much free information. You're probably like, oh my gosh, why is he giving me so much free information? It's my little bitty secrets. I'm just joking. I just love giving free value to you guys. All right. So traffic. Okay. So second piece now is a traffic. So what is traffic? Traffic is an audience of people that are now aware of who you are. That's to keep it as simple as possible. Traffic is an audience, a group of people that are now aware of who you are. And where do we want to drive the traffic? The traffic to get more people, get more eyeballs. Traffic is eyeballs, audience, eyeballs. Same exact thing. We want to get the traffic to the Facebook group. We want to build an audience. We want to get eyeballs. We want to get people aware of who you are. That is the focus. Okay, so number one, right? You grow the group by sending invites. So again, guys, I'm going to use the script again. I'm going to show you the script. Again, I'm showing you guys. This is all paid stuff, guys. Please take screenshots. I beg you to please take screenshots. Please. I want you to win. I want you to utilize this information. Okay? So here's a script. It goes again. Hey, Nate, recently created a Facebook group for business owners on copywriting. I share content on nurturing leads, getting high ticket sales, and everything needs to get more paying clients through copy. Would you be able to join the group? All right. Use that script, everyone. So, number one, you can send the code, you can send the daily invites to grow the group. Second thing that you can do, you could post your Facebook group on your profile, and this is organic, which is free, right? If you don't have any money to spend on ads, you got to do it. You got to do it organically. You got to put in the effort to grow the group. You got to put in the effort. You got to put in the time into this. All right. You got to grow the group. All right. So, two, post your Facebook group on profile. This is again 100% free. Third thing that you could do, post your Facebook group in other Facebook groups. All right. Like I was just telling my clients just now, build relationships with other admins inside other groups, right? Inside other niche-based Facebook groups, build relationships with them, right? Build a net connection with them. And then maybe, who knows, they might allow you to post your Facebook group inside their Facebook group. And now you have an audience of people that now see your group. And the next step right after, you're now getting people getting funneled inside your community. Because here's the thing, right? Like I know a lot of us ultimately, like so many of us, like, oh my gosh, I have to have this overcomplicated funnel to start growing my copywriting business. Guys, the Facebook group is your funnel. Your Facebook group is your funnel. Because think about it. What is a funnel? Funnel is getting somebody to go from one page to the next page to then buying. What is the Facebook group doing? You send a cold invite to somebody, they then join your group, they're now connecting with you, you get them onto a sales call, and they invest into your services, which is the focus. It's all, guys, it's all a funnel here. It's all a big funnel. Okay? Again, If you don't have any money to run ads, you gotta do it for free. Doing the cold invites, doing those 30 invites daily, whether it's doing the invites, posting your Facebook group on your profile, posting in other groups. This is what we gotta do, guys. All right. Now, once you now start making money inside your copywriting business, I then suggest running paid ads. Okay. So again, I suggest running paid ads when you're making money from the business. And the next thing that we want to do with the ad is we want to create a lead magnet, a free lead magnet. So to keep it simple, a lead magnet is when you create a free guide or a free training in order to get a lead. Okay, so this is how you and you want to drive people to your Facebook group to get access. Okay, so for example, and I'm going to tell you guys my little ad secrets to get people to my Facebook group. What am I doing? If you came from an ad, maybe you see my ad, maybe you haven't. It doesn't matter. But if you have seen my ad, if you see the copy, right, I'll be showing you exactly what the copy goes. It goes, hey, if you'd like access to this free training, join my free Facebook group. And what am I doing? People are joining my Facebook group, right? They want that free training. They have to, they click on the link, they then get redirected to my Facebook group. And now I have a lead inside my community, inside my Facebook group, right? And again, guys, same thing for you as you're growing your own copyright business. What's this? What is it, right? After what we create an ad that's targeting business owners, right? You create a free guide on how to write really good copy, a free training on how to write really good email, social media copy, blogs, whatever the case may be. A business, and then at the CTA is like, hey, if you'd like access to this, join my free Facebook group. We target to those business owners, right? Through Meta, through Facebook's platform. It targets them. The business owner sees that. They're like, hey, I want that. It takes them to an instant form. I'll be talking about an instant form soon. Takes them to an instant form. Where does it go? It then redirects them to the Facebook group. And now you're now getting leads inside the Facebook group because because they want that free guide. They want that free training. So that is essentially what that's what a lead magnet is. It's when you have a free guide, a free resource in order to acquire a lead. Okay, so here are the fundamentals of running ads. Okay, so I was actually just going through the back end of my ads just now with some of my clients, and I want to keep this very, very, very simple because ads can get tricky. All right, it can overcomplicate if you don't know exactly what you're doing. But let me just keep it simple. Okay, so here are the fundamentals for ads. Number one, we want a creative, which is an image. So here's the image, right? So look at this goofy guy right here, right? We want an image right here. We want an image right here, an image right here, right? So that's what a creative is. Okay, it's an image. When it pops up on somebody's news feed, they're like, "Oh my gosh, that image is so cool!" Right? That is what we like to call a creative. The copy, which again, you guys know what copy is, of course, because we're all copywriters here. All right, and then an instant form. Okay, so I'll be breaking down what an instant form is, but to keep it simple, what an instant form is a lead form, right, where we're able to acquire information from a lead. All right. So, for example, here's what an instant form looks like. So, instant form down below. So, if you ever clicked on one of my ads, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, who knows? But essentially, once you click on my ad, it's ask you questions to qualify you to join my Facebook group. Or, yeah, to ultimately qualify you, again, to join my Facebook group. That's ultimately where I'm trying to redirect people to my Facebook group. All right. Are you looking to grow a copywriting business? So the person says, yes, I am, right? And then qualifies them to the next question. If it says, no, I am not trying to grow a copywriting business, what it does, it disqualifies them and they don't get access to join my group. So I'm disqualifying them. It's like it takes them to a um I think it's like called a disqualifying page. I have to learn there's a specific term for it. It does not important, but it takes them to a page that shows that they're not qualified. They're disqualified. And then if they are qualified, it then takes them to the second question. Are you currently working with copywriting clients? The person says, yes, I am. It takes them to the welcome page, right? The welcome page right here. Right, or it takes them to I should say the contact information, I should say. And even if they say no, I'm not, I still have it as they're still qualified because the person's still looking to grow a copyright business, right? They're still qualified. After that, what does it do? I get the person's contact information. So I get their name, their email, their phone number. And what I have somebody on my team who's calling these leads and getting them onto a call. So I have a call setter, Bartek. If you guys know who Bartek is, maybe you guys connected with Bartek. I have Bartek on my team who's calling these leads to getting them onto a call. All right. And then after that, it's like by clicking this, you agree to send info to master copywriting. Yep, yep, yep. And then after that, what does it do? Wait, you're not done yet. In order to view the free training, you must join my free Facebook group to watch. They click on that. What does it do? It redirects them to my Facebook group. And now I'm getting leads for my ads. So let's think about it in your sense as a copywriter. And guys, we like me and my team, we build these all for you. Like we build the ad system all for you. All right. Like if I go through, like we literally have modules on exactly how to build all this out. Right. I know it's like, oh my gosh, how exactly am I going to build it? Guys, my team and I, we do this all for you. We even have lessons, right? Mastering ads, right? Setting up and optimize, setting up your conventions, understanding campaigns, how to say like creating and launching it. Like we do this all for you. Okay, we do this all for you. So don't overwhelm yourself. It's all created for you. All right. Well, with us, we do this for you. But essentially, in the copywriter sense, for your sense, what we would do, we would target a specific niche, right? If you have a specific niche of business owner, we would target that audience. What we would do, we create an instant form, right? So then after that, we would have qualifying questions inside the instant form to qualify them to join your group. So first question could be, let's say for example, if you're holistic, if your niche is in a holistic, if your niche is holistic, right? Are you a holistic business owner who needs help with their copy? Question mark, right? That could be a qualifying question. The person says, yes, I am. No, I am not. If they say, yes, I am, great. We take them to the next question. All right. If they say, no, I am not, boom, they're disqualified. The next question could be, are you currently working with clients right now as a holistic business owner or a holistic business owner? Yes, I am. Right. The person says, yes, I am. If they click, no, I am not, and you want to work with people who are working with clients, you can disqualify them if they say, no, I'm not. Right. If let's say, for example, you don't know your niche, same exact thing. Are you a business owner who needs help with their copy? Question mark. Yes, I am. No, I am not. Great. We disqualify them. Second thing, let's say, for example, if you want to work with specific number-based business owners, like people who are making a specific figure, maybe you want to work with people who are making six figures or 10K plus a month or 5K plus a month. You can ask the question, are you currently making 5K plus per month inside your business? Question mark. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. You can qualify or disqualify them. Great. What is that? Right after that, what is it going to take them to? Their contact information, their name, their phone number, their email. All right. Then after that, you now have the ability to call these leads if you want to schedule a call with them. After that, what's the next steps, right? You get them right here. Wait, you're not done yet. In order for you to get the free resource or the free training or the free guide, you must join my free Facebook group to get access to it. Boom. We're now getting these inside your Facebook group. Is this making sense, folks? I'm spilling out all the secrets here tonight, guys. I'm spilling out all the secrets. All right. So this is how we're now getting leads inside the community. Okay. So whether that's organic or with paid ads. All right. The third step now. So now that we're getting leads, now that we're getting an audience of people, now that we're getting eyeballs inside your group, what is the next step? We now want to start nurturing them with amazing, freaking valuable content, just like what I'm doing tonight. Just like what I'm doing tonight, folks. Okay. So what do we want to do? Okay. So the third thing is we want to create a value-driven and strategic content calendar. Okay. So number one, you want to post at least 3 times a week giving tips on your knowledge on copywriting, whether that's real videos. So maybe you could do tips on headlines. You could do tips on leads. So, the lead and copy, the importance of getting a copywriter, etc. You can do transformational posts. You can do a belief shifting post. You can do a value post. You can post testimonials. All right. Maybe you can do live trainings. Right. So, for example, I know Jamal. So Jamal actually wrote me a piece of copy for my coaching business. And what did Jamal do? Jamal asked me to jump onto a client interview with him. Right. No, wrong one. Jamal asked me to jump on a client interview with him. All right. So let's see if I can find it. And it's up and he posted it inside his group. And look, as more people are now going to join his group, right? Yeah, I love when my clients are winning because he wrote me a piece of copy, right? Client success interview with me. He interviewed me, right? And what it's doing, Jamal, you're giving away too much. Hey man, this is what I got to do, brother. This is what I got to do, man. Again, and this is what you guys should be doing. This is exactly what you guys should be doing as well. So again, what Jamal asked me to do, Jamal's like, "Hey Nick, let's jump on an interview." So what did we do? I did an interview with him. He posted it inside his group, and look, let's go back to the traffic. As more people are now joining the group, not more people are now joining the community, more people are now going to start seeing that client interview. More people now start seeing that and start seeing Jamal's credibility. Okay, so again, testimonials. Okay, testimonials are a great way to increase credibility. Okay, you want to have other people saying good things about your work or services. Think about it. I can say for myself, I'm the best marketing, copywriting coach, whatever you want to call me. I'm the best one since sliced bread. I can say that, right? Now, for some of you, could be like, "Oh yeah, for sure." Nick says that, and it's so true. But for most people, 99.9999999% people, most people are gonna be like, "Yeah, Nick's a bunch of BS," right? So what do I have to overcome those skeptical people? What do I have to do? I have to post testimonials of my clients having really good success with me because that's going to level up my credibility. For example, if I were even thinking when I was a copywriter, a lot of people, right, when I was a copywriter, a lot of people probably, yeah, I was sending them really good samples, but at the same time, although the samples, helped with building trust, people need to see actual proven results, especially when I was selling my services at $2,500. You think for me, just sending a sample piece was going to help me to close that client at $2,500? No, they needed to get a ton of testimonials. They need to see a ton of credibility from me, for them to be like, okay, I can invest my services into Nick's copywriting. I can invest my money to Nick's copywriting services because I had so many good people saying how good my work is. Same thing as well for you guys. Testimonials, guys, is the key of the game that we're playing. The more credibility that you have, naturally, that's going to help you to then be able to work with higher level business owners. Okay, so post all the testimonials, do live trainings with all your clients. Maybe it could be a testimonial. All right, so what a testimonial is a screenshot of a client saying how good your work is. Maybe a selfie video. Selfie video can be them going on camera saying how good your work is. Regardless of what it is, post it. Post it, post it, post it, post it. All right. Awesome. Next piece is you want to do weekly live trainings. Okay, so and again, this is just like how I'm doing right now. Do weekly live trainings inside your Facebook group. This is how you build trust and authority with your audience. Okay, like I hope somebody, right? Somebody who's maybe the first time you ever seen me, this crazy Jamaican guy, right? This is the first time you ever seen me. I hope this live training that I'm doing right now built some form of trust. I hope. I hope. I hope so. Because at the end of the day, right? For us, if you ever wanted to work with me, I can't work with you if I don't have your trust. I can't. And I hope this live training, this value that I'm giving to you is like, holy shit, this guy, Nick, knows what he's talking about. I built enough trust with him. And I hope as well, it's allowing you to be like, damn, this guy knows so much good stuff. I wonder what it's going to be like if I can even work with him. That's the game, guys, with your live trainings. That's the game with your content. You want to give as much free value inside your content as possible. Because here's the thing. I was just saying this in my coaching call. I was talking to somebody about this before. But you might go, Nick, oh my gosh, if I give all my free information away for free, oh my gosh, nobody's gonna ever invest in my services. Wrong. People are not paying for your information. People are not paying for your knowledge, your expertise. What are people paying for? They're paying for implementation. They're paying a copywriter to implement their knowledge, skills, or expertise inside their business so they can get results. People are not paying for your information. People are not paying for that. People are not paying for that. And to me, if you could provide enough value to somebody, enough really good free freaking information, naturally people are going to be like, oh, some people are going to be like, holy shit, if this is his free value right now, I wonder what it looks like if I actually get his support. I wonder what it looks like if I actually pay this individual. That is the whole key to the game, everyone. It's a mindset shift. It's a mindset shift. Again, I hope somebody's like, oh my gosh, Nick, you're giving so much free information away. I wonder what it looks like if I even work with you, if I actually pay you to be my coach. I hope somebody's thinking that, right? And that's ultimately why you want to give so much free value away, because that's going to help you build trust with your audience. Because as you're building your community, you're now getting more leads, you're now getting more traffic, you're now getting more eyeballs to your community, your Facebook group. We want to build their trust so they can now view you as an authoritative figure in copy, right? As a copywriter, and this may lead them to wanting to work with you even more. All right. Next thing is you want to educate your audience on ways that they can get more results from their copy as well. All right. Great. So again, guys, you want to create content inside your Facebook group. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. All right. So number one, all right. Well, number two, we want to drive traffic to the group. Right? We want to drive traffic eyeballs, and audience of people. We're targeting that inside your Facebook group. Okay, whether that's organic for free or you're running paid ads. Okay. Next piece right after is, once people are now inside the group, how are they getting nurtured by you? How are they building trust with you? How are they going to want to work with you even more and get nurtured by you? That's your content. Okay, we want to create valuable free content that's going to help them to be like, holy crap, I really like this information and I built so much trust with this individual. Okay, that's either through, weekly live trainings that I do as well. All right, whether that's a real video, whether that's a transformational post, whether that's a belief shifting post, whether that's a value post, whether that's testimonials as well. Right, like a line that I want you guys to remember is this. So short form content, if you guys write this, like, I want you guys to write this down in the comment section. I was just telling my clients this. Okay, so short form content, which is, reels, value posts, maybe let's say testimonial posts, real video. I said real video, belief shifting posts, right? Those types of short form content leads to long form content, which is like a live training like this, right? Yeah, maybe like a YouTube video, etc., which leads to customer. So what does this mean? Essentially, short form content, which could be in the state of a real video or a value post or a testimonial post, belief shifting post. Your prospects, a business owner, might see your short form content, right, and be like, holy crap, that was a really good value post. I did not know anything about that in terms of copyright. I did not know anything about, that part about getting conversions, right? If a business owner sees that, right, we then want to start creating long form content to then funnel the person to wanting to watch your long form content, as in a live training of you breaking down ways we could write really good, ways business owners can write really good copy, get really good results from their copy. And that long form content then leads to customer. So if you think about it in this sense, right? I'm not sure if you guys know Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi has made a massive impact for me and my business, but I personally want to invest thousands of dollars into Alex Hormozi. And here's the reason why. The first time I ever saw Alex Hormozi was back in 2022. This is early 2022. I think it was 2021, 2022, one of the two. And I saw a short form piece of content from him, which was like a real video, right? I was like, oh my gosh, this real video is so impactful. Like, this is really, really good. And what did that lead me to do? That led me to then watching his YouTube content, which is his long form content, right? And I'll even invest into his book, which is a part of long form content. So I watched that real video. I was like, holy shit, this is really good. I want to digest more information from him. I then watched a long form piece of content from him, a YouTube video, and now I'm at a stage where I'm like, if I had the money and funds to invest in them, I would do 1 billion%. Why? Because I got value from the short form content, which led me to watching his long form stuff, which led me to eventually want to get to a stage where I pray I could become a customer of his one day, because I got nurtured by him through the long form. So the focus, everyone, is you. And again, I understand you might be scared to create long form content. You might be, oh my gosh, what happens if I go, live video and, people start making fun of me and I mess up and stutter. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But here's the thing that really drives people to wanting to work with you: your long form content. And again, guys, your videos don't have to be perfect. Like I probably stuttered so many times in this live training, yet I hope I'm still grabbing a ton of people's attention. I hope so, because I'm being my authentic self. All right. And that is the thing that gets people. Like, for example, let's think about it like this. Again, I don't know, but I hope somebody's like, man, this long form content, if this guy Nicholas Thorpe is giving so much value in his long form content, I want to work with him. Again, the reason why is because I'm providing long form content. I'm providing the live training, right? If you just saw a real video of me just talking about this, maybe you wouldn't have built as much trust as maybe as you did right now. Probably not. Probably not. But the long form content was the thing which I'm doing right now, where you're like, holy crap, this guy's information is actually really good. I wonder what it could potentially look like if I could work with this individual. That is the focus, folks. So for short form content leads to long form content, which leads to customer. Okay. Awesome. Love it. All right. Now let's now go to the fourth piece. Okay. So as we're now, again, driving traffic, okay, to the Facebook group, right? We're now creating content. The next piece right after is you now want to start setting up appointments with new and existing members inside your group. Okay, so here's the DM framework that we can use. Okay, so whenever somebody joins the group, okay, like for example, for me, if you guys probably have gotten millions of messages from me by now, whether that's me or other people on my team. You probably got tens of millions of messages. But what did one of my team members or myself, what did we do? Right? You joined our Facebook group. What am I like? Hey, welcome to the community. Welcome. Right? I'm like, hey, where currently are you at? What exactly are you currently doing? I'm asking you questions, understanding your current situation, which is the first step of the DM framework. After that, I'm asking, hey, what are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? Okay, what are you trying to accomplish with what you're trying to do? Next, I could be asking you, hey, what is holding you back from reaching that goal? The neest step is like, hey, would it be helpful if we had a free call? That is a DM framework with your prospects as well as you building out your group. When people now joining your group, they're now joining your community. Welcome them in. Hey, welcome to the XYZ Facebook group community. I see that you're a business owner who's struggling with XYZ. Break it down with me. What type of copy are you currently doing? Are you doing emails? Are you doing ads? Who's writing your copy? Are you doing it by yourself? Do you have a copywriter? Nice, nice, nice. What are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish with your copy? Oh, very cool. You want to increase your brand awareness and you want to increase your revenue? Solid. What do you think that was holding you back from reaching that goal? Right? The person could say, right now I don't have a copywriter, or hey, I don't even know what the hell I'm even doing. Gotcha. That makes total sense, brother. Would you find it more, or sister? Would you find it more helpful if we had a free call so I can help you with what you're looking to build with your copy? Person says yes. Great. We're now scheduling calls in your calendar. Is this making sense, everyone? I'm telling you, if you're an existing copywriter who's already working with paying clients, focus on this process. This is exactly how I was able to build my own business. Exactly how I was able to build my own thing. Telling you, it works. Just focus on it. Okay? So again, I'm going to go back to the funnel here. All right? So what do? We drive traffic to the group. Okay? We drive traffic to the group. We get more eyeballs and get more attention, whether that's organic or ads. we create a strategic content calendar to nurture the audience and give value. What's the next step that we're doing? We're now booking calls to the DMs. We're asking them, hey, where are you currently at? What are your goals? What is holding you back? Would it be helpful if you had a free call? Right? Like I was telling my clients is just on our coaching call, right? Like being in the inbox, it's a pain in the ass. I get it. It's a pain. But if you can understand the foundations of this, you know exactly how to book calls the right way. I'm telling you, it will change your business forever. Change the game of your business forever. Because here's the thing, I'm going to keep things super, super simple for you. There are only two things you need to focus on when growing a business. I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys know what are the two things you need to focus on when growing a business? I know my clients should know. Ethan, Jill, I see you. Jamal, I don't know who else is in here. They should know. I know Mr. Ethan knows. I know Ethan knows. But what are the two things that you need to focus on when building a copywriting business? What are the two things? You guys know. Jill, Ethan, Jamal. All right, I feel like I'm just talking to myself right now. I see the comment section is dead. Nobody's commenting. Ethan goes booking calls and closing deals. Exactly. Thank you, Ethan, for saving me, man. You just gave me the alley oop right there, man. I appreciate it. So again, the two biggest things you need to focus on with building a copywriting business. Number one, are we booking calls? And number two, Jill, exactly. You hit it on the nail, miss. Number one, are we booking calls? And number two, are we closing deals? That is the thing that we need to focus on daily. How many calls are we booking? Great. How many calls are we closing? Because that is how you focus on actually producing results and actually making money inside your copywriting business. Like I feel like so many people can get into the mindset like, oh my God, I got to create this perfect website, or I got to have this perfect banner photo. I have to have this, perfect, portfolio and all these things as well. If that's not booking you calls, that should not be your number one priority right now. Especially if you're looking to actually make money with copywriting, those things should not be a priority right now. The priority should be, what do I have to do today to book a call? And by doing that, that is being in the inbox, messaging the people that are joining your Facebook group, messaging those people. Like if you could spend 1 to 2 hours a day inside the DMs, at least 1 to 2 hours a day, I would even say at least 2 hours a day inside the inbox, and stay consistent with it for a long period of time, things will change for you. Things will change for you if you know what you're doing. Right? If you know what you're doing. Right? That is the biggest focus. If you know what you're doing, right? You're getting the right things that you know the types of questions that you have to ask, right? And you know exactly how to transition the conversation. That will be the thing to make sure your business is moving forward. And if you know exactly how to close the deal, that's really it. All right. So that is a DM framework as well. All right. Now we have a waitlist framework as well. Okay. So the waitlist framework. So here's really the specialty about the Facebook group, in my personal opinion, because as you guys know, there's a lot of, as a copywriter, you don't necessarily need to work with a ton of clients in order to make a lot of money, right? You can ultimately get to a stage where you can work with 3-4 clients and make a decent income, right? Now, the beauty of the group is that if you ever lose a client, which can naturally happen, sometimes you could just lose a client. Here's the beauty about the Facebook group. The Facebook group will always be an asset for you, because you can always replace a client inside the group. Because as you now start building traffic, you start building a community, you start building trust with these people, you can now start putting people inside your Facebook group on a wait list. So for example, let's say if you lose a client, the people that you put on the wait list inside your Facebook group, you could reach out to those people, right? You can now start reaching out to those people and be like, hey, XYZ, I'm now looking for another person I could work with. All right. And now you have a list of people that you can connect with because you built your wait list. All right. So here's essentially how it goes. So Here's the waitlist message. So it goes, hey, my name is X. Welcome to the X community. As the host, my job is to provide as much value as possible from my end. Feel free to check out the testimonies for Training Summit group. Currently, I'm compiling a wait list of people that are looking for a copywriter for their business. That's filling up really quick. If you're interested to be on my wait list, I can plug you in. If I ever have spots that free up, I'll message you and we can talk about next steps. So that's something that you're interested in. Feel free to message me and I can plug you back in. All right. Then after that, what we do, we even have a waitlist tracker for all of our clients. And then we have a waitlist. You put their first name, you put their email right here. All right. And think about it like this. Let's say you put a ton of people on the waitlist and you continue growing the group, right? You send that one message to people, you can now have a waitlist of people. So rather than you being in competition with other copywriters, with business owners that you want to work with, now you have control on the business owners that you want to work with because you've compiled them onto a waitlist. That is the game that we're all playing, folks. All right. And even if you want to start hiring other people in the future, other copywriters, right? I know my client Carrie has, she hired her first, not her first, she's hired a few people before, but she's hired a copywriter now to even manage her Facebook group. All right. If you guys remember Carrie, so if I go to Carrie, I think her Facebook group is the e-commerce one. Yeah, e-com. Yeah, e-commerce marketers 4X, right? So Carrie right here, she has 61 members, right? And what is Carrie doing? Carrie's giving a ton of value, right? I think her copywriter is writing this, right? And sending people, because I know Carrie right now, she's working with a lot of clients, right? So she's putting all the individuals, and she's getting them to go on her wait list, right? She's messaging them and getting them on her wait list, right? And she's giving a ton of value. And that's the secret, folks. That is the secret. All right. So the objective is to fill your pipeline with book calls and close deal. Now, this is my last and final point before we end tonight. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Nicholas Raymond Thorpe, I don't get it. Why are you giving so much free value away? Why are you giving so much free information? Again, everyone, here's the thing. Number one, people aren't paying you as a copywriter for information. Information is cheap and accessible. They can go on YouTube, ChatGPT, Reddit, Google, and all these other things as well. People pay copywriters for implementation to ensure they get the job done and not half-ass. The reason, like I said before, I give all my secrets away for free because it's not about the information. People are going to be stuck in the same exact situation, which I know. Whether that's struggling to get clients, booking calls, improving their skills, getting to 5K to 10K plus, etc. Because they need help implementing, ensuring they're doing everything correctly, right? Like, again, everyone, I can give all my information away for free, but I know the people that are serious about this are like, okay, this is great information, but I need to make sure I do this correctly, right? And again, the reason why as well, remember, to ensure they have someone to keep them accountable, have someone looking over their shoulder and to hold their hand along their way so they can progress towards a goal faster rather than being stuck in the same position for months or even years and making zero progress. That's the reason, right? Again, information is cheap. People are paying for implementation, and that is what people want. Okay, so if you're an existing copywriter who's making money from their copywriting business already, schedule calls with people inside your Facebook group. Show them what you can offer / provide to them as a copywriter and show them how you will implement your skills into their business so they can get results. Because again, everyone, you as a copywriter, think about it. You can provide all your information away for free, but what are people paying for you as a copywriter? They're not paying for your pretty information. They're not paying for, all your value posts and all these. They're not paying for that stuff. They're paying you to implement your knowledge, skills, and expertise inside their business so they can get results. That's what they're doing. Okay. Now, if you want to learn how to implement the Facebook group strategy to scale your copywriting business, come book a free call with me. Okay, I'll give you an audit on your marketing and client acquisition process, the elements of your offer, your Facebook group funnel, your Facebook funnel group strategy if you're currently doing it already, your sales process, your niche slash marketing message as well. And if we can work together and we believe that you're a good fit, great, we'll show you how our process works. If not, no stress at all, but have someone just look over your scenario and see if you're a good fit. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put all this right here. I'm going to put the link just because I want to make sure you guys are winning. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the resource right here so you guys have access to this. And I'm also going to put my calendar link for those of you that want to book a free call with me. Okay. So again, that is the process, everyone. That is the process. Okay. Did you guys enjoy tonight's training or what? Did you guys enjoy tonight's training or what? Talk to me. Yeah, buddy. And that is it, everyone. Again, everyone, people are not paying for your information. Okay. People are paying for someone to implement their skills inside their business, which is exactly why they hire you as a copywriter. Okay. I know for me, right? Like I can give all my information away for free. I can. I can give all my information away for free. But the person who ultimately knows that they can't do this all, right? Even though I'm giving everything away for most people know, the serious and committed people know they can't implement everything. They need somebody to give them the guidance, the support to make sure they're doing it efficiently. Right. And that's the type of person I'm talking to. That's the type of person I'm talking to. All right. So if you guys have any questions with tonight, what I want you to do is I want you to ask your questions. We can do a quick little Q&A. Yeah, buddy. I see Ethan. I see my mom. I see Jamal. What's going on, Jill? What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, folks. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section so I can answer those questions for you. Great value, Nick. Also tries to building. You the man, Emerson. You the man. We have to book a one-on-one call, brother. I'm gonna message you after. I'm gonna message you right after, Emerson. All right. Awesome. Well, if you guys don't have any questions for me, I don't think I see any questions. But again, I hope this training really shifted some of you guys' beliefs. Right? It really showed you what is possible as well. I really hope so because I'm telling you, this Facebook group, the Mastering Copywriting group, me building it out from scratch, having 0 people, so now at the stage we have 2,000 members, has changed my life. That's changed my life. All right. It has helped me to, be able to connect with people all over the world, from people in, Bulgaria to, people in Hawaii to people in Germany. I've connected with so many people across the world, right? And it's helped me to, again, just connect and really grow my own business, right? And I know as well, if you just implement because again, guys, everything that I broke down is literally what I do in my own business. Literally, it's what I do. So I know if you implement the right things, the right foundations, you do it effectively, you implement everything that that I did, and you do it really, again, accurately, it'll help you, it'll make an impact as well for yourself too. All right. So again, guys, I love you. I don't see any questions. Emerson, yep. Due to dent, yep. I remember that. I remember you mentioned that as well, Emerson. I hope you feel better, bro. I hope you do feel better, brother. I hope you feel better, brother. Yep. So I'll message you after the training, Emerson. All right. So again, guys, I love you guys as always. Message me if you guys have any questions. Again, like I always say, if nobody believes in you, Nicholas Thorpe believes in you. I love you and have yourself a blessed one. All right, guys. Bye-bye.